Bandai just announced the newest Vpet that they're going to be releasing, and that is finally a full color backlit Digimon Vpet. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, guys? I would be remiss if I didn't mention it. Normally, I don't like doing news videos. I feel like I say that every news video anyway, but there is some big news to talk about. Let's talk about the Digimon Color Vpet, or what is being called right now the Digimon Color, and the Digimon Color version 2. So these are two devices that Bandai has announced and is, as of recording this, up for pre-order. So this is going to be a bit different than the releases that we've seen recently as far as like brick releases are concerned. So these aren't the 20th, and they are essentially the 25th. You could call them the Digimon 25th, but it is different. So these are, like I said previously, full color. Like, I'm pretty sure the screen's going to be backlit too. And I think a lot of people keep asking if the screen's going to be backlit or not. It is possible to make it not backlit, but I'm pretty sure it's backlit considering the fact that you can change the background, which we'll get into that in a second. But these are full color re-releases of the original version 1 and version 2, and they're also available in their original respective colors. So version 1, obviously, you might have seen these two colors before. It's the brick red and the grayish blue. There's a lot of debate on whether or not it's gray or blue. And then for the version 2, it's in white or it's in black. And like I said, these both are going to have full color sprites, which is really, really cool. You can change the background, but so far, the only two backgrounds they're showing are the version 1 background, which are like the plains, like the one on the version 20th, and the version 2 background, which is a desert. And that's it. So I don't know why that's a feature you would want to announce. Like, I don't know if there's going to be a way to download more backgrounds, kind of like the Vital Brace, or if it's just going to be 2, or if there's going to be more than 1. I don't really know. Very strange to me that like they're announcing this like this big thing when like you just have 2 options. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. All the sprites fully colored. They're still the original sprites. It's just that they're actually like in color this time. So they look a lot like the sprites that you would see in like the video games when someone would get like the dot and they become those really nice color sprites. So that's pretty much what we're getting. They're all identical to the sprites that we've seen in the original release and also the 20th. Again, they're full color. I can't stop saying that because it's just like still mind-boggling to me. Like seeing these pictures, this is like crazy because this is like exactly what people have wanted for a long time. And this is something people have been asking for a very long time. It is kind of funny that the device with a full color screen is getting the classic see-through like black and white sprites, while this one is getting full color sprites. So the device itself does not use batteries. Well, it has a battery, but it's an internal battery, and you can charge it using a Type-C cable, which is insanity to me. Using a Type-C cable to charge it is like, thank God. Bandai, thank you so much for finally coming in to the modern day. Micro USB, I'm not a fan of. I don't like that. They wear down and they suck and I hate it. Type-C all the way. Glad I don't have to worry about having another charger in my bag or anything like that to charge this thing. You just charge it straight from the bottom. So instead of having like that little tab slot, there's just a little gasket that you can open up and put your Type-C charger into to charge the device. Now, we don't know how long the battery is going to last, and it's also going to have a slightly updated roster. So overall, it's the same roster from the 20th. Again, how can I explain this to people that don't really know? So you know how the 20th has like all these eggs and you can swap between them at any time, and you can raise 2 at the same time? That's not really what this one's doing. This one is definitely trying to be as close to the original as possible, and because of that, there's no extra roster. It's just the 1 egg. So the version 1 only has the Digimon from the original version 1 with some extras. So the extras are Blitzgreymon, Bancho Mamemon, and the newest release Shin Monzaemon, which is also going to be on the BE version 25th, which is really cool. And then on the version 2, there are another set of like add-ons. We have Ebimon, Crescarurumon, and I believe Skull Mammothmon. So I'm really happy that the Trashmon can finally become Mega. I really hope that they are super broken like the original Digimon devices. That's one of the reasons why I really like the Trashmon, is because the original Digivices, or the original Digimon Vpets, the Trashmon were actually the strongest Digimon on the entire Vpets. They already announced that this is going to, like, they're going to be able to draw gross with each other to make what I can only assume is Alter S, Omimon Alter S, or Omegamon Alter S. I don't know for sure, though. We haven't really seen what they're going to draw gross into. They said, like, yes, they can connect with each other. These most likely are going to connect with each other using the classic prong system. So I'm very, very intrigued to see if, one, it's going to be compatible with the old school devices, because that would be extremely awesome. And two, if we can get this working with online and world. That would also be really, really sick. There is going to be like a one-person battle system, so that means like it's gonna be some kind of Coliseum. I don't know if it's gonna be set up like the 20ths were. So as far as with the Will's translation, it says one-person battle system. It has a battle mode that allows you to play alone even. If you don't have a battle partner, you can play with the recorded Digimon. Now, I don't know if that means that you can record, like the Digimon you put in backup, you can fight. So you have to have a Digimon in backup to fight. Or if that just means that, like, it's kind of like the Vital Brace where you fight a random Digimon inside of like the roster. So both of them have the classic training. So the version 1 has the classic version 1 training, which is very similar to the tag training on the version 20th. If you've ever seen that one, it's kind of like a guessing game. It's either going to be up or down. I'm pretty sure this is not going to have the glitch the original version 1 had, so you gotta at least get, I think, 3 or 4 correct for that to count as a successful training. And the version 2 is going to have a remake of the original version 2 training when you click training. It's also going to have a storage system and a freezer, or a pause feature that was introduced in the Pendulum 20ths, the DMX, or the Digital Monster X, and the Pendulum Z. So that's really cool to see that come back. I'm also happy that there's a backup system. I don't think they announced how many Digimon you can back up, but we do know that there is a backup system and there is like a pause or a freezer system, which is really cool. And if you pre-order these, you also, I'm assuming, going to get a really nice print of Kenji Watanabe's art. That is our main man, the OG boy, Tyrannomon. Looks really cute. I think the Vital Brace BE 25th anniversary set is also coming with some kind of lithograph print for that as well, which is really cool. Yeah, that's like some of the preliminary stuff that we know now. It's just really cool to see this. It's really cute. I'm glad they're like sticking to like how the other ones kind of were, sticking to the same roots of Digimon. It's just like updating it for the modern day, making it color, making it rechargeable battery. I really like that a lot. This is a really cool way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Digimon. I really like this. Overall, I think it would have been cooler if they would have done something like a proper Digimon 25th anniversary, like the 20th, where like it has a big roster with the background, with the, you know, changing backgrounds, with the color screen, with the color sprites. That all would have been cool. But, you know, instead we get this, which is still awesome. I'm still going to buy both of these. I'm very excited for this. I'm really happy that it is going to be like the classic VPET raising experience, but in color for a new set of fans. What do you guys think? Are you guys thinking of getting this? I definitely am. And I did want to mention that hopefully this video is coming out in time. But as it's of recording this, in a few hours, on August 31st, this channel will be 5 years old. I will have been doing this for 5 years, which is insanity. I cannot believe that 5 years moved by that quickly. I started doing Digimon, at least on this channel, with the Digimon Color 20th. And now I'm announcing, you know, the 25th anniversary of Digimon, but also the color versions of the brick. The bricks are coming back, which I was kind of tired of the bricks for a while, and now I'm happy to see them back. Go figure. If you have been here for more than just a year, well, thank you, is all I can really say. Thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been watching, who's been supporting the channel, who's still here. If you were here when I made edits, I mean, I doubt that was a long time. It was like the first couple years of the channel. If you were here when I was doing edits, like, I thank you for sticking around. And if you were here when I started doing DigiDaily, sorry I don't do it anymore. You know, I've met people, I've made friends, and I've watched Digimon grow from this relatively small niche to like this big thing again, and that's been really awesome. And I can't like say thank you enough for just making this like a fun journey. This has really been a fun journey, making videos and just talking and, you know, getting back into editing and finally, you know, chasing that dream of like being a YouTuber, I guess is the best way to put it, being somewhat successful at it. I'm really happy and I really appreciate it. We're almost at 14K, which is crazy. I'm really proud. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has stuck around, who is still here, who still watches, likes, comments. Even those of you that don't comment and just lurk and always watch my videos, I know you're out there and I appreciate you. And I just want to say, again, from the bottom of my heart, like, thank you for, you know, watching me for how long or however long it's been, because it's made these 5 years not feel like 5 years. It's felt like 3 tops. To know that it's been 5 is just crazy. Huge shout out to my patrons, huge shout out to you guys. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very excited for this. I'm very hyped. So yeah, peace.